have to say my experience with Pepo, Jesus, Pepo in the last few weeks has been really, really good. I've managed to stack a bunch of unicorns over there, which is kind of cute. But I've been thinking about the changing landscape of work. I even saw something on my Flipboard this morning of the Amazon workers in New York revolting against like zero contracts and being treated like robots when the whole place is like set up with robots. And it's got the highest level of like accidents across all distribution warehousing kind of setups. Takes me back about a decade when I first started video blogging. And one of my first video blogs was in a church with a bunch of people who had kind of fallen through the cracks of society, not from like drugs or anything kind of super serious, but some of it was gambling and stealing and things like that. And it took them many years to kind of rebuild their lives, and telling me about how they were not priority when a girl who was pregnant was trying to be at the top of the list of this priority, and then having issues and not having an address, and if you don't have an address, can't get a bank account, and going for jobs on the train and trying to get that paid out, and then the employee wanting to pay them in a check. I see that there's a massive opportunity for cryptocurrency enabled apps, especially because the price of Android phones is subsidized, so you can buy a relatively cheap Android phone. Admittedly, the cheaper you go, the more potentially vulnerable that phone is if you can't get the latest updates on it. So you need to have this properly like mapped out in terms of being able to get connectivity at a local library or something like that. But I feel like we're missing a massive opportunity for the unbanked to educate the unbanked to get some kind of financial ideas into their head every day. And we're seeing banks close down across the UK. For instance, Lloyds is closing down loads of stores. So where do people actually go to do banking, to do the financial stuff of life, which helps them buy food and resources and keep a roof over their head and things like that? So I'm really interested to see where a platform like Pepo, which at the moment is obviously supporting the cryptocurrency universe, but I could see them doing that for multiple applications, for multiple backgrounds, white labeling this software for charities or brands wanting to invest a bunch of money into projects like this, and then using the software to not track in a like non-privacy way, but did you do X, Y, and Z? Yes, you did. Here's like a gamification process of unlocking those tokens or being part of something bigger in a society to get back visibility of being completely off the grid or fallen through the cracks. Anyway, just my thoughts this morning. If you haven't tried out Pepo yet, I absolutely love this. This is what crypto should be. The ability for me to go in there and buy coins and then convert them to unicorns, which is kind of a stable coin. So no worrying about like super volatility of up and down. You can just put that into the stable coin and you're good to go. I'm excited for this application for 2020. I think it could go so many different verticals. And I think replies are coming this week. So I'm going to be sparking a whole bunch of different conversations, which is going to have a bit of a seismic feel to it. All right, I will catch up with you soon. You have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world.